Hey, what's going on guys? My name is Silent Core, and do you guys remember this game? This game actually came out 2 years ago this month. This is Titanfall. So I actually re-downloaded this game on my Xbox One console just to make this video, and I ended up actually quite enjoying it. You know, this was a pretty solid game in its time. And I was also pleased to notice that all of the DLCs in Titanfall were actually free to everyone to play, so I was able to download all the DLCs for free and play all that content. Now the reason I'm talking about this game is because Titanfall 2 has been given a fiscal 2017 release date, which actually means it could come anytime between April 1st, 2006 to the 31st of March 2017, that's the dates of a fiscal year. And there was another potential hint towards the release window of this game made by McFarlane Toys. They announced that the McFarlane action figures will be released in conjunction with the highly anticipated launch of Titanfall 2 in winter 2016. So I guess that would suggest that Titanfall 2 could be coming in winter this year. And also, just a few days ago, someone snapped this picture. This is actually Titanfall 2 on the shelves of a GameStop store. And I have a feeling GameStop stores don't give a top shelf to just anything, so this could be a pretty good clue at a release date coming up very soon. So EA haven't actually released any sort of official announcement for the release date for this game, so Titanfall 2 still currently is just a rumour. But in today's video, I wanted to talk about my top 5 things that I'd love to see in Titanfall 2, and if you guys have any more that I didn't cover in this video, feel free to leave them down in the comments. I'd love to hear what you guys would like to see from the next one. Now first up is the guns. Now there's just hardly any to choose from in Titanfall. There's only really 2 to 3 guns that most people seem to be using when they're playing this game. And you might be thinking, well, most people will be using a Titan, but you actually have to wait for your Titan to respawn quite a lot of the games, so you are actually using and relying on your main gun for quite a lot of the match. So I'd love to see more variation, a lot more weapons, a lot more unlocks, skins. You want to really feel the progression in your weapons and have a lot more to play with in the game. Next on my list is customization, just because there isn't really much of it in Titanfall, and I'd really love to be able to customize the Titans too. And I feel like if we were able to really invest in our Titans, if we were able to upgrade it to be a lot more powerful, look a lot more pretty, I feel like it's going to be a really big factor in keeping people invested into this game and wanting to keep playing the game and keep improving their Titan. And of course, just to make your Titan look awesome, if I want to slap a kitten sticker on the side of it, I should be able to do that. Next up is to have less bots. Now the thing about Titanfall is when you're a pilot running around, you will see other pilots running around, and it's sometimes quite hard to tell if it's a bot or a real player. Now I have been sort of killed in situations where I've seen a group of people and I'll start shooting at the bots first and not realizing that the biggest threat is actually the real player in that group of players. So maybe some sort of way to differentiate between a real player and a bot, or even just remove or lessen the amount of bots in each match. Number 4 on my list would be destructive environments. Now if you guys didn't already know, Titanfall is published by Electronic Arts, EA Games, and they also publish the Battlefield series, which has really good destructive environments and even big destructive events that can happen on some of the newer maps. So it would be cool to see more environments in Titanfall that could be destroyed. Our Titans are pretty powerful, they probably could blow up these houses quite easily, and maybe even kind of segregated or staggered map designs, so you actually have to use your Titans to destroy walls to get into the next objective zone or to make the maps bigger. That'd be a kind of cool feature too. And last up on my list, you guys guessed it, would be to have a single player campaign or an actual story to the game, a reason why our Titanfall exists. And I really don't understand why there's been this recent trend of games being multiplayer only games but then charging full price for the game. If I buy a game, I really love to have a single player and also a multiplayer with it. Even though if I play that single player campaign only once for a certain amount of hours, I still love to have it there, as part of the game that I expect to buy. So that was my top 5 suggestions for Titanfall 2. If you guys have any extra suggestions that I forgot to mention, feel free to leave them in the comments, and don't forget to leave the video a like if you did enjoy it. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.